My name is Bill Benton. I'm a co-founder here at GAINS Systems. Thanks for taking time to join us today. We'll be talking about DDMRP. That's an acronym denoting Demand-Driven Materials Requirements Planning. Particularly in seasonal environments, but even just with general variability across time, there's going to be times where you need to pre-build to avoid having less than needed capacity in the future. One of GAINS practitioners, for example, has over 50% of their demand in 10% of the year between Thanksgiving and Christmas. They happen to be a jewelry manufacturer. This type of pre-building, pre-buying, etc. really isn't feasible in a DDMRP construct. Some demands are large project-based demands. These are things that are known in advance, are large increments which will increase variability unless they're recognized and filtered as one-off events that are scheduled in advance. And secondly, there are things like outliers, one-time exports, selling off excess, at a low price. These are things where you don't want to plan more inventory just because you have these one-off events that you can see as outliers and or filter as incremental scheduled demands. So that's the first. Secondly, there are simple things that cause variance that can be managed, like seasonality. So in a DDMRP environment, fluctuations across the year are seen as variability, no different from gaining and losing customers in many cases. New product launches, right? So that can be seen as not a step function upward because you've now added a new layer of new products that might use the same componentry as existing products, but seen as another false source of variability. And then of course things like promotions. All of these things can be managed, recognized, and filtered out so that you understand that these aren't random variability that require costly management methods or working capital investments, but things that can be dissected and managed. Now that said, you do need to manage around that core variability that can't be managed, and discerning between the two is essential. Prioritizing given scarcity. So if you're trying to fulfill as much demand as feasible, where you can't fulfill all the demands and you have to make decisions about which components to procure or produce, or which items to expedite for distribution or sales order, understanding the interdependencies between items that go into a same bill of material, or interdependencies between items on the same sort of prospective sales order, isn't at all managed by DDMRP. So again, that would be a large manual effort to say, I have these shortages. How do I combine shortages of these items across other items in a BOM, or a bill of distribution, or a bill of sale into a complete perfect order? I want to thank you for your time today, and would love to chat further about all of these topics. Thank you.